The Danish power couple coming your way.
Elisa, hi. Hi. Nice. Paula. Hi,
Hello.
Hello, Elisa. Yay, Elisa is in the house. Hi, Camilla. Kathleen. You need to change your name.
Oh, forget.
I didn't even thought of that.
Hi, Vineta.
Sorry, Kathleen. Emily. Yes, yes, yes. DMO.
No, I'm really not. Sí, paciente.
Do it, do it, do it. Let's see how many will. It's okay, Kevin. If you can hear us, that's the most important.
Emily! Hey, Simon!
Yeah, he shaved again.
Yes, it's too hot with hair.
Your daughter's here.
Vil du være sød at tage en ud og så lige så de sådan at vi kan beskytte os højtaler. Tak.
Oh.
Lige får det hele til at se fint ud, ikke? Oh, DMO, people! Yes. Kathleen, something happened with your
her camera. Is not that good.
The Danish power couple coming your way. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Why can't I see that one?
So, we had 14 people to come today.
Yes.
Should we give them another minute? Hi, Paula!
I'll just do like this.
Hey, Martin!
So, okay, I know. I actually think we should start. People can jump on or they can see the replay.
Yes!
Because we have...
Are you recording? Yes, you are.
I am recording and I can see Risber's here. Yay! That's good because, yeah, she's somebody who needs to say something today.
The Rispa wants
Yes.
to say so. Oh my God.
No, I asked her. Okay, so guys,
Hi, Rispa.
as I see some of you haven't, I don't know if you have seen the replay from last week, but I will just talk a little bit about the cycle that we are making in the Dream Team, that there will be this 6-week cycle. So last week we started with the first cycle. That's for the next 6 weeks. And for the first 2 weeks, we'll talk about DMO. So today will be about DMO, Daily Method of Operation, continued. And next week will be about content for the next 2 weeks. And the last 2 weeks will be about conversations and building relationships. So that's the plan for the next 5 weeks. I hope that will resonate with you and you can really get the hang of MLSP and how to use MLSP and how to grow your skills to go to the advanced training that will start after our next boot camp. So we actually wanted to use this DMO training. We will say a little bit about DMO, and then we will have you, if you have any questions in DMO, we want to hear how you progressed over the last week doing your DMO and really have that in focus.
A little follow-up.
I feel a little follow-up on that, and that then Rispa will say a few words. I will ask her a few questions, and that's because she had some amazing results in the past.
Hey, Brian.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
I will just leave for 3 minutes.
When will she be here?
20 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see where we are at that point.
Yes.
So first of all, you are some of you made the homework from last week telling us how your DMO will look like for this week that we have now, and that's amazing that you want to share that. And it's not only for you to show us that you're doing homework, because in the end it's all up to you, but I know that I get inspired by reading your DMOs, and I know a lot of you are inspired by others, and that's what we are using this group for, to inspire and lift each other. Because some people may sit there and think, okay, how can I build my DMO so it fits my life? And it's really important that all of us are sharing in there so everybody can be inspired. Even though that some of you have your DMOs, in place and don't need inspiration, but some people actually will be inspired by your DMO. So it goes both ways. So the DMO is, as we have talked to over the past week, is the core of your business. The DMO will be the thing that makes you take action every single day. But it's also important to know that your DMO is dynamic. That means that you can adjust it. If you have a busy week, you can tighten it. If you have a vacation and you have a lot of time, you can expand it. But there will always be some areas in the DMO that you will not change.
Yes, good one.
Was that good enough?
Yes.
Okay. But the most important is that your DMO is money-making activities. Will you talk about that?
Well, money-making activities is everything you do when you build and engage with your audience. That is gonna bring you money in the long term. So when you do your DMO, we are all different. We, for example, Miranda and I have come to a point now where people send us friend requests every day. So we don't reach out to people all the time. Now we are building our blog. It's a part of our DMO. It is a money-making activity on the long run. And that's what we mean with money-making activities. When Paula does a live, it doesn't mean she's gonna sell a product, but what she's doing is making curiosity, she's building her brand, she's attracting people in the long term. It is a money-making activity that she's doing right now. Rispa is the same. And I haven't looked at all of you. I don't know what Martin is doing every day. I don't know what Elissa is doing, what Vanessa is doing, but it is you have to do money making activities. Of course, in last weekend, I didn't do any money making activities, but I branded myself as a family dad. I showed pictures of me with the children at the racetrack, at the mountain, at the lake side. That's also branding me that will attract people in the long term. You know, I will inspire somebody with my post. I will show that I'm a family dad. I will attract other family dads, I hope. You know, and this is all money-making activities. So your DMO, hi Margarita. So amazing live you did in your group yesterday. We are so proud of you. Yay! So that's what we mean with money-making activities. It can be whatever. It can be watch a training. You know, it is feeding your brain to go out there and do some money-making activities. And when we say that, it's not meant to be making money today, but it is building the momentum that will bring you customers, interest, new signups, whatever it might be.
Thank you. So the basics of your DMO should be money-making activities. So if you have a busy week, make sure that your DMO is filled up with reaching out to a couple of people, following up on them, and do some content. And if you have a lot of time, expand it to building a blog if you're at that stage, or do some more self-development and so on, because in the end, it's your build and engage that is important, that is in your DMO every single day. So should I say more about that, do you think?
No, you know, you're going to go back to the cycle and everything, or should we do that now? Because this, you know, we have made a cycle of 6 weeks with 3 trainings inside that. So the DMO has been for 2 weeks, and the mindset training in the Dream Team, our amazing Emmeline is going to do mindset training in the mindset of whatever training we have that week. So the mindset training she did Monday was about the mindset you have to have in your DMO. So next training will be
it will be content.
It will be about content. Okay. Sorry. Why can I turn it off?
Maybe you should shut it down.
So that's how we're gonna build up the trainings. We're gonna give it some more structure. We're gonna see if we can make it run by itself. And there will be homework. We'll going in and talk about your results and so on. So for every time we have a new subject as a training for 2 weeks, the mindset training in there will be about the mindset inside that topic. I think that's an amazing way of doing it. And let's have a few cycles and see how it goes.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
Woody?
Yeah. So, because we did a whole hour last week about DMO, so we won't talk that much about DMO because we have said a lot about it, and I think people get a feeling of how important your DMO is. This was what kept us on track for the first 4 to 6 months into this, because we had a rough time keeping our mindset strong and not going back to the old money mindset. We definitely had not a difficult time, but you know, doing the same every single day and not feel the results in the start. We really had to, you know, have something that we knew would work if we did it every single day. And our DMO became so important that every time we looked at each other and said, oh, is this working? Is this really what we are supposed to do? We looked at our DMO and made sure that the money-making activities were in there, and if they were, we will just keep on going, and it really kept us on track. And if we have a DMO in the new document, the new file inside the the dream team. And the DMO in there, if you do these 6 steps every single day for 4 months, you will see results. This is the DMO we followed for that period of time in our beginning. Now it's quite different from that
of
one.
Of course, you level up all the time, you know, and your DMO will change to follow you in your development, in your growth of mindset and so on. And I must say that we have a whiteboard, and every day we write our DMO there. Every time we can go up there and erase a thing we did, it feels so good. So having it written down for every day, what do I want to do today? I want to reach out to 5-10 people. I need to comment on 10 posts. I will go back to this person that I talked to a few days ago to hear if she's doing okay after whatever happened. You know the relationships you are having, but just having a DMO, reaching out to somebody you talked to a month ago, reaching out to somebody new, going in and make a beautiful post about mindset, whatever it might be, write it down on a piece of paper and erase it. Every time you erase it, it's like fueling your desire to do the next step and the next step. And when you got everything erased, it's a goddamn good feeling. You know you did your job. You know that you can go out and do whatever you want because you did your DMO.
It also makes sure that you don't go into training mode. Because if you have your DMO in place, it will not be filled out with training. It will be mixed up with taking action and implement. So that is also what? Tick boxes? What is that? No.
Flueben. We call it a fly's leg in Danish. Flueben.
Yeah.
Yeah, we create. No, Simon is behaving. Don't worry, Emily. He's not doing anything behind you. He's not giving you rabbit ears or anything.
So yeah. So I think you get the hang of why your DMO is important, because if you don't have it and just go by your feeling or your thoughts, you might end up in training mode, or you might end up being overwhelmed, and you might end up doing nothing. And we can't have that.
We cannot have that.
So
and let me, before you go on, when we have our downs in our DMO in the beginning, we had each other to keep each other accountable, to lift each other and so on. And you guys that are alone at this, you have the whole dream team to do that. You know, that's what we do here. We lift, inspire, and motivate each other. We love each other in here. I cannot stress enough what a wonderful culture we have here, and it's just becoming better and better. You know, just ask Elissa. She loves us all. You know, she has been down. We have been here to lift her up. And if you ever feel like, your DMO is just driving you crazy, go inside the dream team, make a post about it, and I bet you that there will be 40 people inspiring you, motivating you to keep going. Yes. Okay, so use that power we have in the dream team. It is unlimited power we have in here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. You just keep going.
Is she here?
No, you got something.
Okay, good. So, Rispa, are you ready? Can you unmute yourself? Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so before I give you the word, I know that a lot of you have taken action this week, and I just love it, because I can see that a lot of you are feeling the benefits of doing something every single day. Mm-hmm. Rispa has definitely found her way inside MSP, she is implementing some of the trainings in there, and she have actually had some amazing results. So I asked Rispa if she had the courage to come on this training to tell you a little bit about what she did from when she saw the training to implementing to getting a lead and what she did with that lead.
Yeah.
Because this is something we all I can even learn from that.
Thank you, Miranda. So I went into MLSP and I went in the training where Aaron Parker was speaking, the how to get Facebook leads in the system campaigns in MLSP. So I went through the training, through it all, and he actually mentioned that there are 3 ways you can reach out to people. Either you post in the normal MLM groups, or you go to the spam groups, or you can post in your own page, your wall. So what I did, I actually tried posting in the MLM group the first time, and nothing happened. So what did I do? I went to the spam groups. When I went to the spam groups, according to Aaron Parker, you should choose people who are posting products. Those are the people you should go to. So that's exactly what I did. I went to pick someone who's posting a product and I just comment below. Hi, let's say the person is called Sarah. Hi, Sarah, I just sent you a PM. And then put a little smiley, and they're going to be tagged and they're going to get the message immediately. So when they respond, you just write that, hi, Sarah, I loved your post. What product are you promoting? How is your business doing? How long have you been in the business? So you start getting them talk to you, and you just get the momentum. And most of them, I realized, have been in the business for 1 month or 2 months. So you just take it from there. You build a relationship, and when you give them tips tips on how to build the business or the training that you've been watching, if it can help them, they're always happy to watch it. They'll be like, oh, wow, just send it to me. I'll watch it. So that's what I've been doing.
Amazing. Amazing. And you know what, the sad part of that is people have been in network marketing 1, 2, 3 months, 6 months, and they're told to go out there and spam, and they're not getting any results. And it must be so hard, and it's so sad in my eyes that these people are told by their upline or whoever to be a part of all these groups and just spam. Of course, when a beautiful lady like Rispa reaches out and say, hey, I can actually help you. You are doing this and this the wrong way. You need to do this and this. Do you want me to send you a free training? It's not going to cost you anything. I'm here to be a friend. I'm here to help you. I have been where you are, storytelling. Tell them what you've been through yourself and what you found. You found the boot camp for 7 days for free. You have access for the next boot camp. If they want to join, they have nothing to lose, and so on. It's actually pretty easy to gain people's trust when you're there to help them.
Yeah. So I actually have around 4 people who want to join the boot camp, and one of them wants to join MLSP very soon. So I'm still having contacts with him, and I'm having one more that I'm having very good relationships with. She's been working with an MLM company in 10 years, and she's doing it the wrong way. So I'm going to bring her into the boot camp too.
Great, that's amazing, Rispa. That's amazing, and that really shows what happens when you have a DMO and you stick to your DMO every day and you watch a training and implement.
Exactly. Yes.
Was that what you wanted to say?
Yes, it was. Sorry.
Because all the trainings inside MLSP are so user-friendly. They're so easy to understand. They show you step by step what to do. And if you just do it step by step, you will get some kind of results. I'm not telling you to go out, everybody, and watch Twitter trainings and all these trainings that are in there. It has to be a training that fits you where you are now. Yes. Where you feel you are now and where you feel you want to go. Do you want to go the way of promoting the boot camp for the next 14 days before we start? Then you better watch a video in there about whatever that can help you reach people that needs the boot camp. Are you about to be ready to build a blog? You can go watch the blog training and do the blog. You know, we have everything inside MLSP. It's just finding the right thing for you. If you don't know what that is, you have Zoom meetings with Magic Mike. If you hop on the Zoom meetings, I am there to help you figure out where are you right now in your journey and what kind of training should you be watching if you want to watch a training and implement it. Okay, so not only are we so proud of you, Margarita, I know, I have spoken to her, she's so proud of you, Rispa.
Thank you.
You know, and every time I see you, you have this big smile, and that just shows me that what you're doing, you are doing it and you are happy about it. And that's all, that's what we have to do. We have to do it and feel good about it. If we do not feel good about what we are doing, we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, as long as you're feeling good, you know that you are following your personal plan. You're not following Emmeline's plan, you're not following my plan, you're not following Benita's plan. You are having your plan with the people that you have contact to. And that's the golden nugget here, that you have to keep yourself happy and you have to adjust for your own good, not for everybody else.
Yes.
And in the end, it is leads that we want, because if we can build some, you know, first of all, we have to build an audience, but we also have to fill in our profile with content and so on. And when we have done that and are starting to creating leads, we want a lot of leads, because in the end, what we want to do is talking to leads every single day. Because leads is people who have said yes for you to promote to them, to send the training to, or to add them to the boot camps and so on. So leads are people that are saying yes to hear what you have to say. So we actually, in the end, want to talk to leads every single day. And that's what this is all about. But we can't, because some people are going out there and buying leads, but they have nothing on their profile. They have nothing on their, you know, they are nobody. So when leads are going back to their profile and see nothing, they can call 1,000 leads, but it will, in the end, it will not lead to anything. But if we have done our homework and really built our brand and so on, you know, talking to leads will be what we want to do every single day, because we can help them, guide them. Is it MLSP? Is it our MLM business? Or is it something else that they need? But we can only do that if we show who we are and being ourselves on our timelines. So it all ends up together. But in the end, it is lead that we want, because we really don't want to hustle all the time and have to reach out to people every single day. But we have to, in the beginning, until we have this foundation of building a lot of leads. So it's just amazing that I think it's amazing that you are already starting to creating these results, because that means that you are on the right track.
Thank you.
We are so proud of that.
Happy.
Yes, we are. It's amazing, you know, and leads will refer people back to you. Leads will comment on your stuff. Leads will watch your live video. Leads, they're good all the way around. Okay, so that's what we need in the end. We need people's eyes on us, and we need to bring them value, and we need to make them feel that we expect nothing in return for them. And that's the right mindset to have.
Yes.
So yay, Rispa.
So this is to inspire other people and to show that you don't need to be 9 months in to have results. This is just doing your DMO and
trusting the process.
Trusting the process. Yes.
Yes. So thank you for that, Rispa.
Thank you.
So, what was my?
I know, I'm a little detached.
Yeah,
my son just wrote me, I have 1% on my phone. Can you send me some money? Blah, blah. Of course. Yeah. And I got a new card, so I have to put it in
I can do it.
Yes, please. Tona.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Teenagers, right?
Yes. So anybody have any results they want to share with us?
Questions?
Anybody feels that they got their DMO more in check after we did this training? Does it feel good? Does it feel better? Doesn't it feel different? Anything we can do for you? Any
Please
questions?
share. If you have any thoughts on the cycle and so on. Yes, Paula. Please.
Yeah, it's sort of a result. It's a massive change for me. I had a friend, my company are expanding into Portugal in October, and I have a friend who I just happened to wish happy birthday today, and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I'm so busy at the moment, I'm moving to Portugal on Tuesday. Now, normally, I would go, join my team, black status in 4 months, and all I said was, that is amazing. I want to see all the photos, take care and safe journey, and left it as that.
Amazing.
And that's not normally what I would do.
Amazing.
How does that feel?
Fabulous.
Exactly.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
No, you have to thank yourself that you keep your mindset in check.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, that you understand how important it is to have that mindset, because you could have dropped everything on the floor.
Yeah. My nails would have been out, you know?
You have scratched her in the face. You will have scratched her all over the place. And people that get attacked, what do? They run away.
Yeah.
You know, not many people stand up for themselves. They run away from danger. Fight or flight. And you don't want to set off the fight or flight part of people's brain, because you will never, you know, if you did that, next time you write her message, she wouldn't even answer you. You know, and yeah, that's amazing, Paula. You know, you are a person of value. You planted a seed. You showed her that you are a friend, and you expected nothing from her, and that got her thinking. I promise you.
Yeah. Well, she said she'd still be watching my lives from Portugal. So brilliant.
Of course you will. Of course you will. Of course you will.
So thank you.
You are welcome. So we don't have to be here for an hour today. We just wanted to explain the cycles. We have been working hard behind the scenes with Emmeline and with Margarita in Amsterdam, and got some ideas together. Margarita has been enjoying her family, has visited her from Czech Republic, so we didn't want to disturb her the last couple of days. Now she's back, and we will start disturbing her, because we want to hear from her and everybody else. You know, Rispa, do you have a great idea? Vineta, anything that could help you guys out? Any good ideas on how to mix it up, make it more fun, whatever it might be? This is all our dream team. Okay, so you're all more than welcome to come in and affect it in any kind of way you want. You know, we ask Emmeline, oh, Emmeline, you are so perfect at explaining things. Will you mind doing the mindset trainings every week? She would love that. Yay! When we were done talking with her, me and Miranda, we had a big high five, because that takes some pressure off our shoulders, and we really want to implement everybody that would like that, everybody that's ready to take themselves to another level. You know, Margarita will also do trainings in here. She doesn't know it yet, but she will. You know, and whoever is ready, whoever has something to chip in with, reach out to us. Let's make a plan about that.
I would love, because we have our own thoughts, and we talk to some of the leaders inside the dream team, but we really want to know how you feel about the trainings we are doing. Does it make sense that we are doing the cycle, and how do you feel about that in general? We will love to hear that if anybody wants to apply anything. Nobody. Like before, yes. Yes, it's more organized, not that fast like before.
Yes, you know, we have to find that fine line that doesn't overwhelm and it doesn't become too boring, and it also has to be something that will show you results if you do the trainings, you know. So it has been hard behind the scenes with Emmeline and Margarita to get this together, you know, to get this together. So we have made a group and we have worked on how to do it, how to when new people come in after the next boot camp, it also has to be a training that they can attend, you know, that is not too advanced for them and so on. So I think that we hit it on the button, as you say in English. We hit it right in the button, and if there is something, we will adjust along the way, but we don't know if you guys don't tell us. Okay, if nobody says anything, we think that everything is cool. Perfect. If nobody jumps on Zoom meetings with me, I think that everybody is doing what they need to do. They know what they're doing. They have no doubts. That's why nobody is jumping on the Zoom, and that's totally fine. You know, I do not expect you guys to jump on the Zoom unless you feel stuck, you feel that you don't understand something, you need help in the back office of MLSP, you need help in whatever it might be, in finding a clarity from start over with clarity, a new vision. You know, things can happen overnight. You can wake up tomorrow and say, I really want to go this way instead of the way I did before. If you have that morning, reach out to me. Okay, I would love to help in whatever way I can. But as long as nobody says anything, I'm just happy, because that shows me that you all know what you're doing and you're doing what you know.
Yes. So we have the next boot camp the 26th.
Yeah, we will set it to the 26th of May. And Elisa, I want that chair.
It looked like a race car, right?
Yeah, it's a race chair. I want it. I want it.
So if you need help on how you can promote it, or how you should talk to people about it, reach out to us and we will, or write it inside the Dream Team so other people can benefit from. Or ask
answers. Rispa again, watch the replay, listen to what Rispa had to say, because she did something pretty simple. Yeah. She watched the training and she implemented it and she followed up on people and she was a true friend, a person of value. And that's why in the end of this month, she will have 20 people for the boot camp. And it will be no hard job for her to have that list of 20 people. Because if she keeps doing what she's doing, and when one person says, yes, I would love to be on this boot camp, she could actually go to this person and say, you know what? Because I like you so much, I will give you the possibility to invite 4 of your friends. 4 in your upline, 4 in your downline, 4 whoever. You know, and that's also a way of building your list. Okay? And you know, in the end, it doesn't matter how many people you have on the 7-day free challenge. What matters is how many people will go on to the 10-day. Okay, people that see the value in this, people that understand to invest in themselves. Also, if it's just $10, but people who understand that there is a difference here and they see the beauty of attraction marketing, they will go on to the 10-day. And I will do what I can to make them understand that the Dream Team, they cannot live without. Okay.
That's you. So, Magic Mike is talking. Now he's gone. So, the homework for the next week. Yeah, that's me. But you know, I love to hear him talk. Don't tell him, but I do. Because it has always been me in the front of our businesses, because it was my passion. So I just love that he is that he found the same passion as me. So homework for next week will be this. It will be the same, because even though it seems so simple, it's really important that we have these 2 weeks having our DMO in place So the homework will be exactly the same for you to share what your DMO will be for the next week. And I hope that all of you will share that, and that we can inspire each other to take action every single day, because in the end, that is what's going to make it or break it. And if you need help with it, if you think it's not good enough, or you're in doubt if it's good enough, reach out and we can have a talk about it, or ask in the group. It's totally okay. It's a learning process. It was for us. It still is. You know, I don't think I have had a day waking up not learning some new things in this, about myself or about the business or about mindset or anything like that. So it's really a learning curve, and we all need to go through it. Nobody knows everything, and even though that we are 10 months in, we still don't know everything. So we are exactly in the same boat. Yeah. Yeah. I know the feeling of that. But again, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because as long as you are doing the things every single day, I think we are adjusting our DMO so it inspires us and it pushes us to the next level and so on, and we get new ideas, and we need, you know, we had all this yeah, exactly, Paula, and you know, suddenly you have an idea like building your group, and you know, and that's also something you need to take time to. So maybe something else will be pushed down a little bit, and that will be prioritized, and it's okay as long as we have a DMO and we are doing it every single day. It is dynamic, and it will change, because we have more ideas, and maybe we'll involve in some other business, or we have some downlines we need to take care of. That's also a part of the DMO. So it's really and that's the beauty of the DMO, because when we know how important it will be the thing that we change, because we know it needs to be in the DMO, because that is what's going to make us take action every single day. So I really think that I really think, Paula, that you really found your way in this DMO time and so on, planning content, and that's a that's a good thing. Yay! No, you know, that was exactly what made me fall in love with this process from the beginning, when we got the hang of what we were supposed to do every single day. Because for 13 years, we struggled, and we heard all the leaders say, you have to wake your butt up. And I was like, yeah, I'm talking to 1 million people a day, and everybody's saying no. What? And I you know, I couldn't find the thing that I had to do to work my butt off. But when I went into this journey and saw exactly step by step what it is, and I was like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Now it makes sense. This is because the other thing we never evolved. Of course, we read a lot of books, but there's something really beautiful about this process, because it really shows us exactly which steps to take. And when we know that, it feels amazing to take the steps. So, yeah.
I just did money making activity.
Yeah, you sold a guitar.
Yes, I sold 2 guitars. Yay, money making activities. Oh, money.
So that's mine.
No way. No way.
So anybody have anything to ask or apply?
Anything at all? Oh, we already been on 45 minutes.
Yeah, and you have a meeting in 15 minutes.
15 minutes with Jimbo from New Zealand.
So the homework is the same. I will make a post in there about DMO, and you will write your DMO or ask questions about DMO if that's what you need. And next week we'll talk about content.
Yes.
And for you guys that might not have seen the replay from last week, the homework from last week was see the training inside MLSP about DMO, and you could do that again. And I know this is for content, but I think that Ray Higdon have a really beautiful, what do you say, thought about this. If you go in and see a training and you write notes, if you don't put them into content, you're throwing money away. So that's why you have a lot of content and a lot of value to give if you do notes.
You know, before we heard that, we of course didn't know. We both have, from the GoPro event, we both have a book like this full of notes, and it has just been sitting there collecting dust. We could take that book and we have content on content on content. Golden nuggets on golden nuggets that we have written down in Las Vegas. So that's what they mean. You know, your notes
is checks.
Is checks. You can, on the long term, it will be money-making activities because you are building yourself up. You'll become better and better. People will see more and more what you're all about. Your brand will be stronger and stronger. Everything is a beautiful love story, in my eyes. You know, see it as a lovely relationship you have with yourself. You know, treat yourself with respect every day. Do what you need to do. Grow your mindset. Show yourself love. Go out there and show people that you love yourself and that you work on yourself and that you do what you need to do to give your family more time, more freedom, more whatever you're going for. You know, and when you do that, you will treat yourself with respect. You will be proud when you look yourself in the mirror, and all of that will just give you more and more strength, more and more strength. When you love yourself more, people will feel that love, and they want to know how you are doing it. You know how many people out there don't like themselves? If they see you, that you love yourself, they will either say, I cannot stand this person, or they will say, I want to be like this person. How can I do what she's doing? And that's where they will reach out to you and start a relationship. Okay, so be in a relationship with yourself, you might say. Love yourself, spoil yourself. Whenever you have the time, buy yourself a present. It could be a new light for your live videos. It could be a new camera, whatever. You know, but feed that relationship you have in attraction marketing. Feed it.
Yeah. Is that it for today?
I think so. Anybody have any questions? I think it was a good, nice and relaxing training today. And Paula says, thank you. Was the next week's train loaded up, or there's something inside MSP? Is Kathleen, looks like
there should be a replay from last week inside the Dream Team. I can tag you in it, Kathleen. I will do that. So thank you guys for being here. And yeah, we love you.
Yeah, we love you. See you. Reach out to us if there's anything. Yay! Virtual hearts, virtual high fives. Yes, yes, yes. Love is in the air. Yes. Okay, guys. See you. Bye, Simon. Bye, Brian.